Hey guys, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Playing Ratchet and Clank again.
We're back to this.
Throwing bombs.
Right. So last time we finished up this level, so we're about to actually have to another one.
Yeah.
But before we started recording, Poopy here was telling me something about a Ratchet and Clank thing he saw. And I'm very curious of what he found.
I learned stuff about it.
What did you find?
Okay, so I was watching. I think it was like a no, it was Outside Extra. Video
of all people. I'm very
Outside
surprised.
Extra? Oh, they do everything.
No, that's not why. It's not because of Xbox. It's just because I just wouldn't expect them to have done that.
They do a lot of like top 7 videos, top 10 videos, and stuff like that. And this was in one of them. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah.
A top 10 what?
It was top 10 unlockables worth unlocking.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, and one of them was
which Ratchet was
Ratchet and Clank museums. The
Insomniac
museums. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's like parts. So they were talking about the Going Commando one, and there's like parts like you get a whole bunch of like concept art and fan art, and you can do like the videos. You know, we were talking about the old videos and stuff. There's even like Japanese video.
Yes,
they showed that was really funny.
Yes, there is.
Just like Ratchet, just like blowing up this kid's love letter. Yeah.
Well, lucky for you,
we're gonna get.
You're on the show.
Yeah.
So you will have a chance to see that up close and personal.
Cool. Yeah, and then they showed like there's also parts of the game that were
cut off. They were cut.
Yeah, like racing sections and stuff like that. Yeah. So and that you gotta do at least like one of those in the game.
And it was also so each of these games have featured some kind of like puzzle thing, which that's why we're actually back at this level to get one of those gadgets for it. And what I remember from the museums was that there was like cut, or I don't know if they were meant to be, if they were actually cut or they were just put there for a challenge, but there would be like challenge puzzle things in the museum that you could try to see if you could do. And they are much more difficult than what you see in the game, but they are still doable because I've done them. But they are pretty tough though. But yeah, no, yeah, almost every game has a museum. I don't think this game did though. If who's ever watching this, if you guys know, let me know, so I could tell people.
You think you would know? You've done with these games enough.
All right, so we need to go this route. We have the swing shot now. Now it's telling you that there's a skill point here to get through this whole thing without touching the ground. But I don't remember if this first one counts. Ready?
Do it.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that one counts.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard.
Oh! Already failing.
What a disappointment.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I think you can restart it though. Well, we're gonna find out.
Well, you don't need to go back there because you said
I'm just grabbing the bolts.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta grab the bolts, man. Yeah, I don't think that counts, but we'll find out. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, now you gotta hop onto the explosive box. And quickly. Whoa.
You can use the right analog stick to control the camera.
Why is it giving you instructional stuff about the camera? Now.
I don't know, but...
No! Oh!
How do you get there? How do you get that?
You must have done it before.
Oh wait, maybe this part doesn't count. Yeah, because I don't think it's possible. I think it might be later, but let's see.
It seemed like there was a couple of jumps there that seemed like it was like all of that. It seems like it's set up to for that challenge.
So that's like, why I'm like I don't know exactly.
It looks like.
Okay, that's.
But then there's some that look like there's just no way to do it.
I think it's maybe these ones. Oh yeah, it was just the last. It was just the last ones.
Oh okay.
Okay, because I was wondering.
That makes sense. There was a few of those that were just like outrageous.
I don't know if we could get that one. All right, yeah. So this thing is called the Trespasser, and it's like how the game incorporates puzzles into its game. So we're gonna be like we use that to unlock doors and such and stuff.
Gotcha.
But before we do that, whoop, there's another gold ball.
Golden ball.
Yep. Told you, man. I know where they all are.
Spin it on your finger.
What was really okay? So I know I was talking about how a few things from the reboot were a little disappointing. What was not disappointing was that they actually kept some of the same locations for the gold bolts.
Some of.
I want to say some of them just to be more safer. But like that one I just did, that's still there. Yeah. So this thing right here, so this is how we do it. So there's 3 rings. There's 3 rings that you control, and it's highlighted by yellow. And then, so on the ring you have highlighted, you can move the lasers, but only those ones. And you want to make it to where all the lasers are pointing towards the flashing things to make them green. So.
Use the left analog stick.
Some of them have multiple ways. Some of them have specific ways to solve them. And so yeah.
I guess that was the first one, so that was super easy because that one looked super easy.
Yes. I don't know if you could do it, but yes.
That was going shush. I do.
Okay, so since I screwed up and I didn't hit any of the bosses, I'm gonna go back through the path just to get the bolts and stuff. Because trust me, you do need the bolts later on. Because there's like good weapons stuff like that, which you may not have the bolts for, and you're gonna be really sad because you're gonna want it. And you can't have it. Yeah, see, you always want it. So anyways, so how did you come across, or like why did you come across that Ratchet video?
I just always, Outside Extras is one of the many YouTube videos I'm subscribed to, so I just watch all their videos and I just happen to be one of the videos.
Yeah. Cool.
The other, like, there was other ones like Red Faction Armageddon, a game I did not play. I played the first one.
People seem to love that game.
I played the first one, Red Faction Guerrilla.
Yeah,
Guerrilla
that
was
one too.
Sick.
People at least I played the demo for that like years ago, and I just couldn't get down with it.
Really, it was super. Like the fully destructible environment was just super cool.
Was it before Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company?
Maybe at the same time, but like Battlefield, it, like, you know, yeah, it was about the destruct. Like, it was cool that things could be destructive, but it wasn't the core gameplay mechanic, and this was definitely the core gameplay mechanic of Red Faction, was that it was fully destructible. And then the Armageddon I did not play. It got pretty bad reviews.
It did. I heard it was a mediocre game.
Yeah, because like so the whole thing with Red Faction was like, it was open world and there was tons of buildings to knock down, and it was like kind of like a GTA in the fact that it was open world. You could tackle a lot of missions in whatever order you wanted, and you know it was pretty big world for the time. And in Armageddon, most of the game is played underground.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
why?
I don't know. Like that was the question that everyone had. Was like, in the first game you had like huge buildings that you could like take out the supports and just watch it all crumble.
Watch it crumble.
And it was awesome.
Like my self-esteem.
And then the other one they went underground. So I didn't pick it up. Like, I liked Guerrilla, but I didn't love it, so I wasn't gonna pick up the Armageddon. What's going on here?
So what's weird is that the planet, I think that planet he's looking at is the planet we're about to go to for some reason. Don't know why it's not like spinning out of orbit and all that. But that lieutenant was in charge of like just harvesting the planet. That guy right there. And so he's like that. Drek is telling the robot that he wants to destroy the entire planet now, even though he doesn't need it. Which is where I don't understand. It makes it okay. So because it assumes then that if they just left, the planet would be okay, even though a fourth of it was missing. like you saw like freaking like the core of the planet. That yellow bit you saw, that was the core of the planet just chilling. And so I don't know. So, but the thing is, like, this is 2002. It's just an animated game. I'm not gonna ask many questions.
Anyway, so what?
Oh yeah, you were saying something.
So you get to the point of it. That's not what you need. The collectible in that one was
collectible?
Yeah, there was a collectible, unlockable. My bad. There's unlockable in that one.
Oh! I seen this one. I know what you're gonna say. There's a certain gun in it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Alright, so first the demo had to have been downloaded like 10,000 times or something like that. Some large amount.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, and then you had to beat the game. And then you could go replay the game with Mr. Toots.
Was that the unicorn?
Yes, the unicorn that farted rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah, and it just destroyed everything. And I was just like, that's pretty funny. And like, just the animation on the unicorn when he was like,
oh yeah,
and like after he farted, he was just like, oh, that was like, he was like relieved. It was a funny one.
Yeah, you know what? Because that gun might make that game worth playing.
Yeah, I kind of. I wouldn't mind.
If not on the show, just for me.
Yeah, I mean that might be one of our retroactive ones that we go back and play. Because I never played it. And then there was like Resident Evil 4. So in Resident Evil 4, you have to like escort the president's daughter around a lot.
Yeah, everyone knows about that game.
And she kept on getting
killed.
Kidnapped or killed and stuff. Well, you have to beat the game. I can't remember. Maybe you just beat it once or on a certain difficulty. But then you get a suit of armor for her that makes her indestructible.
Oh, is she like a knight or something?
Yeah. And you can't be picked up. So that was pretty funny. Did he just poop that out?
He sure did. See, and that was part of it. What made the game so great was that like it had a lot of like humor, you know.
Why was he afraid of Clank?
He wasn't. Did you not see Ratchet with his wrench in the intimidating pose?
Oh no.
Yeah, he actually saw Ratchet. But Clank didn't know because Clank was in front, so we didn't know.
Gotcha.
So like it just like things like that just made the game so great because it had like all that fun like kind of crude humor. There we go. That the series was just known for. And like in the fourth game that we'll get to one day, like eventually, they like amped it up like to 10. It was great. So this is the video we're seeing for their space station, the Blarg space station, and there's a chicken, and we're gonna go there to just grab some stuff there.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any of the other unlockables.
Wasn't there one for Dead Space? Dead Space 2?
Yeah.
With the #1 finger phone
Yeah,
finger?
that wasn't another one. But yeah, that's number one.
I remember that one.
And then every time you fired it, your guy was like, "Kapow!"
Yeah,
Kapow!
but it was like one hit kills. Like
yeah, it was just it would have
instant death.
It popped all their limbs off.
Instant death. It was the.
But you had to beat that on like the nightmare mode or like the hardest difficulty, and then you got that weapon.
I've been thinking about playing that game, but like having to play that on like the hard mode does not seem like fun.
Yeah, and I'm not one for scary or intense games. Like I tried to play the new Prey game.
Oh yeah, you couldn't handle that. It's not even a scary game.
Well,
it's just a very suspenseful game.
It's very suspenseful. It's pretty intense.
I'm gonna play it. So I need to grab it.
There's this thing called the Nightmare that comes after you eventually. It's just a big hulking beast.
For everyone who hasn't played the game.
Yeah, and I didn't know what it was. Like all of a sudden, it's just like. It just says,
what the heck?
It just says the nightmare is stalking you, and I'm like,
oh, that sounds menacing.
Yeah, like it doesn't tell you like what it is, and then it's just like I enter. So like you get used to the layouts of the rooms that you go into. Like you go into the same rooms repetitively, you know, to go backtracking to get stuff like that. So I just went into this room that I've been in like 1,000 times, right? And I go in this room, and all of a sudden. I just hear this.
Gee, and I was sound too bad at the capture.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I see this big. It's just a big hulking black like thing, and I freaked out.
Sure you did.
It was crazy.
Okay, so you can. I'm probably too far away, but you can destroy those ships that flying around. You get a skill point for it.
Yeah, you told me to.
Well, no. This is a different one.
Oh.
Yeah, you could do it on multiple levels. I was gonna say I just got a new weapon called the Agents of Doom. Great name.
What does it do?
And I will show you. It's not a weapon that I like to use because it's kind of pointless in my opinion, but like it's a fan favorite because it's just how fun it is, I guess. Hold on. This weapon is over there. Alright, so you just launch this, and then 4 little guys just pop out, and they just blow stuff up. That's what they do. That's all they do. and I hate them.
Upgrade that.
Well, remember, okay, so in this game, there's only one kind of upgrade in the entire game, and it's for your health.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can get 2 of. And you don't exactly need it. It's just nice to have. But, like, it's pretty expensive. Well, the first upgrade's not. The second upgrade is, like, very much so. So some people don't think it's worth it. But it's just cool to have. But the weapon upgrades and stuff like that don't come until the second game. So you gotta wait till the second game for all the upgrades.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of just chilling here, just blowing up vehicles. I think you need to blow up 10. And oh, hey.
You get back here.
Yeah, that's right. You get back here. You need to blow up like 10 of them, and then you'll get a skill point.
So okay, so here's a question.
Sorry, we had a
visitor.
A visitor, we'll call them. There we go.
So thumbs up visitor.
Yep. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 visitor.
Anyway, so because as we've discussed on the show previously, I don't complete a lot of games.
You sure don't.
Or really like do any of the challenges all that much.
You sure don't.
I haven't
got some great bargains.
Unlocked all that much of anything in games. Like any of the like the cool like secret unlockables or challenge unlockables. Like I haven't unlocked ever. So like I don't have a lot.
You're missing out on so many like games, man. Like extra features and stuff.
So like,
what is your question?
What's your favorite unlockable thing you've ever unlocked in a game that you were just like it made the game so much better, or just was a cool unlockable thing to have?
Oh, just okay. That's a better question because the former question you asked, the issue with that is that. Kind of like what we mentioned with Dead Space 2. It's not unlocked till you beat the game, you know, like on the hardest setting and all that stuff. So it's like it's pointless. Because like after you've been, because most of those games are just hard for the sake of being hard. You know, just this artificial, just you know, you have less health, you have less damage, and you do more damage, right? Yeah. Which makes the game really like not really a lot of fun. It's pretty derivative, to be honest with you. So the games don't like after you're done beating that, it's like I don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So even though you get the cool thing, it's like I don't care because I went through literal hell and back, and now I want to put this game on the shelf.
Yeah.
So that's so when you asked the second question, that was much better. You know what? I need some time to think about that. Gotcha. But in the meantime. Next time on CHG.
Next time on CHG, we'll play some.
We'll finish this level.
Well, yeah, next time on this segment of CHG. We don't say next time on CHG, but we release them on different times. So like
next time
on the Ratchet and Clank
next time
segment.
So you guys need to worry about.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, share. Thank you to everybody. Specifically our boy
MacGyver.
Evan MacGyver.
Halo Master.
Yeah. For shouting us out on his Facebook, so we really appreciate that. So if y'all could do the same.
I love you, Evan.
We grow. So
I love you.
We love you, Evan.
All right. Bye,
guys. Bye.